Alright, so this is just my video presentation for our final project. The prompt was to find a creative solution using typography to expand on the work of another creator. I have grapheme color synesthesia, which just means that I see letters and numbers as having colors. And I always thought it would be interesting to look at actual research that people have done on this condition and then try to integrate that into a video, sort of explaining what it looks like and what it feels like to actually experience grapheme color synesthesia. So yeah, the video links are up here. This top one is going to be that first, like the actual video itself. And then I'll include a second link here that's just a link to this video presentation. But yeah, for the project proposal, I decided to do like a multimedia animated project. I was playing around with using like claymation to sort of explore what this might look like in the real world and then use animation to bring those colors to life. I experienced a bit of a personal setback in the middle of the semester and lost a significant amount of time to do that, but I was still able to like create that synesthetic experience using like 2D animation. So here's just like some of the research. I wanted to specifically do some deep research on like the actual processes in the brain that lead to grapheme color synesthesia. Most researchers tend to agree that it has something to do with like a cross-wiring of the parts of your brain that experience like color and visual processing. If those areas are linked to the language centers of your brain, you're more likely to have grapheme color synesthesia. I've included like a list of videos that already go over this topic just to sort of include some inspiration from other creators who have tackled this subject before. So you can see my initial storyboard. I was playing around with ideas of just ways to depict grapheme color synesthesia in a more visually interesting way, using a lot of metaphors. I liked the idea of using like a magnifying glass to sort of go over the letters and reveal the colors like you're looking through the eyes of somebody with synesthesia. And I like to do like animated cartoon work from time to time, so I thought that would be a fun way to sort of just integrate a little bit more visual interest into this project before getting to the actual typographic solution. So here you can see just a little bit more research. This was mostly for the peer review so that I could condense all this research into like one cohesive infographic, and it just goes over like the prevalence of synesthesia. It's generally thought to be in around 1.4 to 4% of the general population, although some research suggests this number could be as high as 14% of the population. I think a lot of people experience this and they don't know that it's an actual like studied scientific phenomenon. But yeah, so here's the final typographic solution. It's a like hand-drawn design typographic font, which will, in the video, change colors to sort of represent how synesthesia might present to somebody who experiences this. Here are a couple more stills from the video. All of the assets that you see in this video I did by hand, like I drew them in a sketchbook, and then I took those drawings, I brought them into Illustrator, translated them digitally, and then translated those into layers that I could use in After Effects to create this animation. So here you can see a couple of those ideas from the sketchbook sort of translated into an animated final shot. Here's a couple more of these, and yeah. So the final product displays like a hand-designed typographic solution, sort of brought to life through animation, sort of giving people a suggestion of what synesthesia might actually look like to somebody who experiences it.